What does it sound like when one is burned alive? I was on a trip with my family when we saw a car crash into a tree. My dad stopped immediately and we all rushed over to help. A woman was trapped inside and the car was on fire. My dad tried to open the door, but it was stuck. He told me to get the fire extinguisher from our car, and I ran as fast as I could. When I got back, the fire was getting worse. My dad was still trying to get the door open, but it wouldn't budge. The woman was screaming for help and I could see the fear in her eyes. I handed my dad the fire extinguisher and he tried to put out the fire, but it was too strong. The woman was crying and begging us to save her. My dad was doing everything he could, but it wasn't enough. The fire was getting closer to her, and she was screaming in pain. I could hear her skin burning, and it was the worst sound I've ever heard. My dad was crying, and I could see the pain in his eyes. He was trying so hard to save her, but he couldn't. The woman was still screaming, and I could see her skin melting. It was horrifying. My dad was holding her hand, and he was telling her that everything would be okay, but we all knew it wouldn't.